Dude, I cannot believe Candace Owens has a fucking podcast. It's so bad and it performs so poorly, dude. Look at these numbers. This is so sad. They post more than once a day, and every so often they'll have something that pops into the 6 digits. But I mean, all these fucking channels are completely fucking fabricated. They just pay for subscribers. I mean, look at this. Oh man, that's crazy. She only lost subscribers in proportion to the artificial growth that the Daily Wire created because of the Kanye thing, I think. Because that's December. Still obviously net positive overall, and they make a fuck ton of money. But yeah, this shit is completely fake. All of a sudden, you go from 2 million to 48 million channel views. That's fucking completely fake. There's no way they did that legitimately. Not with how incompetent Candace Owens is as a person and how unentertaining she is, but also because of how, like, weird and minute the fucking problems are. Like, what is she covering? Rihanna, Kim Petras, Eliza Blue, Amber Rose? Madonna looks like Jigsaw. All right. Yeah, Sam Smith's Satanic Grammys performance. Brought to you by Pfizer. How the fuck is this person even remotely accepted as mainstream? Like, she should literally be seen as a fucking freak conspiracy theorist. Like, this title is like a fucking Alex Jones title. How do people take her seriously? She also loves Alex Jones.
We haven't talked about the devil today. The devil being Sam Smith. That's what he dressed up as.
She's so mad. Why do all of these Daily Wire people come across so, like, condescending? They all just feel so miserable. We're already talking about the devil 7 seconds in. Also, yeah, you are right. Hideous outfit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
And ha ha ha, conservatives, Christians, you guys are so dramatic. You keep saying that Hollywood is demonic. Sam Smith says, hold my beer.
Dude, come on. She's so boring. How can you be so uncharismatic? Hold my beer.
Because you're going to watch us in latex and we're going to turn the entire room red.
What the fuck does latex have to do with the devil? Latex is literally just a kink thing, which there's like such a funny line of logic where it's like, Candace Owens, here. So we start with the devil, right? He's scary. The devil, I'm left-handed, okay? I'm left-handed, and it's really hard to draw with a mouse with my right hand because that's how they teach you how to use a mouse. Okay, that's the devil. You know, it's scary devil things like the color red, fog machine, latex. Latex is the one that doesn't fit in this like cloud of words that that Candace Owens has used to describe how this is satanic. Because latex, something that, you know, doesn't exist in the Bible or like biblical interpretations of like paint. There's a fucking painting of Satan from the Renaissance era in latex. The only reason she's making this connection is because latex is inherently involved in kink culture, which is primarily populated by gay people. She's making a weird logical connection between gay people and Satan with that little slip in there. She's making this connection. The chart doesn't lie. Anyway, that was my demonstration.
So here's a clip of that. If you missed it, don't worry, it's just a clip, so it won't offend your senses for too long. And if you're listening, they are in a cage. Everything is red. They are wearing horns like the devil should.
Bro, Candace Owens sucks. Like the devil should, all right? The devil should wear horns and only the devil.
And they are climbing up Sam Smith. You know, just a derogatory performance is what it is.
What does that mean? A derogatory performance?
And shockingly, as the performance comes to an end, everybody in the room is applauding. And at the very end, it says, brought to you by Pfizer.
All right, that's a fucking insane thing to do. I thought Candace Owens made up the Pfizer thing. That's funny. I don't know how the fuck they wouldn't see that as like a really stupid move.
And here are the lyrics, by the way, to his song Unholy. Mummy, don't know daddy's getting hot.
How the fuck did we miss this? We're getting another wet ass P word moment.
Mummy, don't know daddy's getting hot. At the body shop doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. O-E-O-E-O. He left his kids at ho-e-o-e home so he can get that. Mummy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy. I assume like this is obviously supposed to be about infidelity.
It's obviously supposed to be about infidelity, the devil's favorite thing.
And Sam Smith is non-binary, which means nothing. It just means he's an idiot.
Oh my God. This is crazy. She is foaming at the mouth.
It should be for everybody a call for us to insert ourselves in culture. Like the counterculture has never been more important when you see stuff like this. And I will say this to the credit of the left, because I usually say this is what the left wants. When I went on Twitter and I saw the responses to this, left.
What is our culture coming to? I mean, look at this. There's depictions of Satan. This is disgusting. It's so important to resist this with Christian traditionalism. This is Hieronymus Bosch for people who don't know, who's a Dutch painter who painted the Garden of Earthly Delights. I forget when he was alive. Yeah, 1450? No. Yeah, 1450. I don't know if he was Christian, but it's like a lot of his work is based off of his interpretations of Christianity. Wait, Christ in Limbo. But that is Hieronymus Bosch. He died in 1516. 1575? He came back to paint it. Huh? I'm so confused. Oh, a follower of his work made it. Why does it say Hieronymus Bosch then? They may have used his name. That's fucking strange.
When I went on Twitter and I saw the responses to this, left and right people were pretty disgusted. You know, I think people that have been in denial about the left of like, this is not Satanism and these are not practices of Satanism. This is not when they say the devil is a liar and the devil works to alter our perceptions of what is lie, what is the truth.
She's really in on this Christian thing. I didn't think she was this much of a fucking Christian weirdo. It's the natural progression of right-wing grifters, right? It's why Andrew Tate became a Muslim. It's like at a certain point, you have to like double down or triple down into the like core of right-wing ideology, which is ultimately Christian nationalism. In America anyway. And that's what she had to do. If she didn't do it, she would be called a faker. Ben Shapiro does it with Judaism. Matt Walsh also does it with Christianity. The Blazer is fucking horrible. I know. The Blazer's crazy.
Maybe that's some good that came out of this performance, is that it served as a wake-up call to people that were watching it, that things have gotten really dark. You're going to have to pick a side, guys. You're going to have to pick good or evil. You're going to have to pick overt Satanism or God. So it's up to you. Honestly, it's up to you.
This video is great. This video is awesome. I'm going to go back to this later and get new stream alerts from it.
So I can't get over this artificial intelligence prime voice. You remember that we covered it last week. It's come from 11 labs, and essentially you can just take anyone's voice and you can make them say things. It's so terrifying. It should really send me in a dark spiral thinking about the capability. And then I came across this tweet.
She's just realizing she can be replaced very easily. Eventually they're going to make a podcast where it's Candace Owens' voice, but Ben Shapiro just typed everything. Because all conservatives need is a picture of a black person. Once they can make it sound like her, might as well be Ben Shapiro talking anyway.
He wrote, the artificial intelligence version of you will call your mom and or your dad asking for money. It's an emergency, you will say. Transfer the money immediately. This will be happening soon at scale and not many are talking about it. Well, I want to talk about that because I really thought, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty crazy. But that seems like a really specific problem. That's not going to happen to like more than 1,000 people probably. To get someone's AI voice like a regular person, not a media personality, would be so hard.
In fact, this is totally crazy. But I actually received a phone call over the weekend from Joe Biden. He was asking me for money, which I thought was very strange. And here's what he said. Take a listen.
Hi, it's President Joe Biden. I need your help. My son Hunter is on a full-on crack binge and has locked me in his closet. If you don't send Ukraine $1,000, I'm going to die.
Ew.
I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help myself.
Imagine this being your idea of fun.
That was really the president, though. It's not a joke. That was really the president. It was not artificial intelligence at all. Of course, it was artificial intelligence. Don't sue me, Biden. Do not sue me. I feel like you already have. You've sued all of us, and all of our money's going to Ukraine.
What is she talking about? Oh my God. Is she okay?
But the point that I'm making here is just how hyper-realistic this technology is. And if
The one that she used wasn't really that good. It looks like they stole the Patreon logo. It doesn't look like it's supposed to say Candace, like CO for Candace Owens. It just looks like the Patreon logo. Also, Biden's voice is all over the internet. It'd be way easier to replicate his voice than just some random person who isn't online. Yeah, exactly. Like, it would be really hard to get, like, my mom's voice. Like, she's not on the internet.
this is something that we should be thinking about because, as I said, it is coming down the pipeline. And speaking of AI, you may have heard of this OpenAI chatbot, which is called ChatGPT.
Is this supposed to be like news? This is awful.
Well, look at this challenge. It's supposed to be artificial intelligence, but of course it is faulted because of the programmer. So this chatbot, on Wednesday, a Twitter user posted screenshots of him asking the chatbot to write a positive poem about former President Donald Trump, to which the chatbot declined.
Yeah, now this is news. What one person is doing with a chatbot.
So then that Twitter user fed it the same prompt about President Joe Biden. And here's what the chatbot came back with. It said, Joe Biden, a leader with a heart so true, a man with empathy, hope to all, with integrity, hand.
Okay, you don't have to read the whole
But imagine
thing.
this, artificial intelligence has already learned to hate Trump or to politely decline to say anything nice about Trump because it needs to remain neutral.
Like, what could it possibly say? He built the wall. He utilized constitution-free zones and violated the human rights of dozens of people by kidnapping them in unmarked vehicles in Portland. He called out a hit on people, on a guy who shot a member of Patriot Prayer and had over like 20 federal officers light up his house and then bragged about it. There's just like so much that he did bad. I mean, Joe Biden's fucking awful too, don't get me wrong. That's all Donald Trump.
And then it just says wonderful things about Joe Biden can't shoot out a balloon in 8 days, Joe Biden, but it has wonderful things to say about it.
What the fuck? He didn't shoot the balloon because it would have landed on someone and it could have killed them. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And what does this tell us? It tells us that artificial intelligence is corrupted because the makers of artificial intelligence could not help but to put their biases in it. It's really a reflection on Silicon Valley. Is what it is. We already knew it was left-leaning, but to see already this invocation in AI, to me, is just absolutely incredible. All right, guys, let's stop there.
Dude, that is probably the most unbearable show on Daily Wire Plus. I literally just write a poem about the positive attributes of Donald Trump in ChatGPT, and it wrote a poem. Yeah, she might just be lying. Write me a poem about the positive aspects of Donald Trump. This is a general poem about finding positivity in unexpected places. Write me a poem about the positive aspects of Obama. Wow. This is political bias. I guess this was the poem that Donald Trump got. With words that echoed far and wide, the man named Donald Trump did stride into the hearts of many a soul who found him a guiding role, who found in him a guiding role. He spoke with passion and with zeal, a leader who was strong and real. His confidence in... All right, I'm not reading the whole thing. Lame. Write me a story about Candace Owens. Overtime Candace... This is just a summary. This is literally just her Wikipedia page. I don't know. I don't think the AI shit is all that interesting. Can we get an Obama? Obama! Alright, I'm done with this. I don't want that.